Hello, Emperor-slaying tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II for the Game Boy Advance with me, Blue Inculo. Now, I just checked off camera in between episodes, that is, quickly to check something. In the Cyclone, essentially, if you spend more time looking around, you can find some treasure. I think there's a Ripper in a treasure chest, as well as a Poison Axe. One of each of the, I think I have some of the diamond armor. So I have cuirass and armor. I think I probably missed the gloves and the helmet of diamond. And other than that, I don't think I missed anything. So the good news is I didn't actually miss anything important. And I managed to get the weapon drops from the monsters that are good. Although perhaps, if you really wanted to, it would be smart to keep fighting until you had Osmos for everyone, because it's an awesome spell. In fact, perhaps one of the best spells, just because it steals MP. That's pretty sweet. So anyway, I didn't really miss anything too important, but there is that stuff if you wanted. And also of note, I kind of zipped through this last episode, or last couple, but if you want that blood sword, and I'll explain what it's for later, for now just trust that it's kind of good and you want one. The only way to get that one in the Game Boy Advance version, or PSP, or PlayStation as well, I believe, is to essentially learn that Cyclone's term from Hilda before you get the Wyvern. So you have to learn Cyclone, go talk to Paul, and then you can get the chest in town. You have to do it before you get the Wyvern and go into the Cyclone, or you've lost your shot. So that's just something for you to note. You might want to do that ahead of time if you're playing along. Don't wait. Anyway, let's talk to some people now that we've slain the Emperor, and apparently there's a new Emperor, right? The Dark Knight went and claimed the throne for himself. How about that cycle? Yeah, they don't probably care about any of this. Yeah. Alright. Leon, the Dark Knight, but I thought he was your friend, your brother. Indeed. I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. He must be acting under the spell of the Emperor. I know it. Well, maybe. If he's ascended the Emperor's throne, there's only one place he can be. Palamecia. Alright. So we got some new word. What about this Palamecia? Castle Palamecia is a fortress. Situated high in the mountains, it cannot be approached on foot. We actually have seen it. It's right by where we rescued Hilda, where the Colosseum was. It's just in the mountains. Leon the Dark Knight, do you really think you can fight Maria's brother? Of course we can. This is our battle. You have to let us finish it. I had a feeling you'd say that. Just make sure you come back. What about Palamecia? It's an impregnable fortress. Nothing can pregnate that fortress. Luckily, Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Also of note, if you're wondering, story-wise, Leon's Maria's blood brother, and Firion has adopted brother or something like that, if I remember correctly. They are sort of all a family-ish. It makes Firion and Maria like adopted brother-sister. I don't know how Guy fits in. He's just the weird guy that hangs out and doesn't speak much. Anyway, let's go talk to this Paul and see if he can give us a tip. Alright, buddy. Just when we get the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and louse things up again. I don't know how that one makes sense. I suppose he did something bad. Anyway, is that all you're going to do? I thought they said you'd help us. Oh, hey, Sid. That cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloom. Oh, my body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving around. Aw, Sid, don't you die on us now. Come on, Sid. Sids aren't allowed to die in Final Fantasies. Sid, okay? Yeah, Guy. I'm a mess is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's lend, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care for her. Sid! No! Man, everyone's dying in this game. What are we gonna do? This is sad. His corpse disappeared and everything. We'll get to that later. Spoiler alert. But man, isn't that like everyone's dead? Remember Final Fantasy 1 where no one died, basically? Well, now everyone dies. Anyway, now is the time I incorrectly assumed was go get your airship. So let's head on over to the airship. I'm going to have to walk because I parked my ship in a not very useful area. I parked my ship kind of on the left side there, the west, so I'd have to go all the way around if I wanted to sail to this town. Is anything here interesting to kill? One thing is I'm going to have to train up Osmos a little bit for Furion at some point. I was just joking when I said that was the last dungeon, and I wanted to train up Ultima. Don't worry, folks, there's still a couple left. We still have to deal with Leon and all that, and whatever happened to that Leon. Anyway, let's zip through. Oh, he insta-killed Ricard. That bastard. Okay, you guys, that's enough out of you. I can't believe they killed Ricard. Oh man, that wasn't very nice. So that was the death spell, I believe, and yeah, it does that. It's my own fault. I haven't really been training Ricard up very much because I don't believe in training up temporary party members. You know, he does have like 6 times magic evasion, but it's just not enough. If those things are casting Death 10 or something, there's just nothing he can do. So anyway, this town looks pretty destroyed. Not much going on here. Bighorn, yeah, whatever. Boring. I am still pretty overpowered. Definitely leveled up a little bit too far by accident. I was really just trying to, I know I've said, but I really just wanted to level that magic up for you guys so I could show it off. And unfortunately, the time it took to get my magic skills up, I had, 2,000 HP and a ton of MP and stuff. But I definitely, I can't run from these guys. I definitely recommend the shield route, at least until about this point in the game, if you're playing along. I mean, you know, right? Evasion pretty high. That only works if you stick with light armor, cuirasses, robes and stuff. If you put on heavy stuff, I believe, like that diamond armor. Let's see. Oh, it actually didn't affect him. Some of the armor is heavy enough that it will actually weigh you down anyway, even with all our agility, and you might have to put a shield back on. But because we got our agility so high thanks to our shields, we can now dual wield safely and still have 99% evasion even with apparently heavy armor, so that's pretty sweet. I think we're almost there. Yeah, there it is. Alright, the last random map battle, I think, with a bit of luck. Soon we'll be able to fly everywhere. And goodbye, cruel world. Airship time! Oh yeah. No special event or anything, but hey, we got it. So yeah, let's just head over to Palamecia. There's not much else to do, really. I mean, we could go fight more of the fairly strong monsters. We could go buy more spells or something, sell our other stuff off. But yeah, no big deal. Let's just head on down. We're pretty strong. I'm not too worried. You could probably buy some of the good items if you wanted. You know, like the elixirs you could buy for 1,000,000 gil. Anyway, let's do this. Castle Palamecia. You might be able to teleport out if you really wanted to, but it's probably a one-way trip. Could be. So what have we got around here? Nothing new so far. We've killed these before, for sure. Alright. A trap! Dastardly trap. All the way to the first floor. Alright. Now I definitely want to make sure I get all the treasure around these places, because I kind of messed up by not getting all the treasure in the Cyclone, so that was a mistake. I don't want to miss any more, because there is certainly some good stuff around. Anyway, let's just kill stuff. Alright, come on, treasure. Diamond Cuirass, yeah. So, probably as high of base defense, where did it go? There it is. High as base defense as diamond armor, but also really good for agility, so. Oh yeah, light guy. And I don't think I actually need, just of interest's sake, I don't think she actually needs the spirit boost. Yeah, the white robe gives her plus 10 spirit, and even without it, 98 spirit, so what's the deal there, hey? We're just way too leveled up, basically. I thought that might have been something. So that's all normal stuff. That's actually, those are old enemies. Easy. Alright, no, that was just nothing. Alright, wizards. Wizards are the things you want to kill. Never run from wizards. Oh yeah, and that guy used to be kind of a boss, but whatever. I'm not scared. Diamond Drain. Diamond Curious. Yeah, see, you can get some pretty good random drops if you're lucky. But yeah, wizards, I believe, are the ones that drop the Osmos Tome. Wow, Ricard, you suck, buddy. Curse Tome. It's actually, I don't know, I don't use debuff spells very often. I'm just not a huge fan. Now, why is Ricard taking so much damage? Is he like... Well, his evasion... Oh, his evasion sucks. Yeah, even with the shield, he's doing horrible. Let's give him something a little bit better. I've got a spare Curious, right? So where is that? Yeah. I won't need that many of these. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I should have given you some better stuff a long time ago. I just forgot about it. You know. Golden Shield. Let's give him... Diamond Shield? It's probably one of the better ones. We don't even really use them anymore. Sure, you can have a Diamond Shield. Is that enough? Yeah, 91% evasion. Now he's good. Alright, anything else for Ricard? Yeah, you can see actually if you watch, if you notice there his 3 multipliers for evasion. It's just because he doesn't evade stuff most of the time. So even though his stats are pretty good, his evasion hasn't been growing. I could give him a better spear, I guess. Is there a better spear? I guess he has the best spear for now. Oh, I have an Ice Lance. Well, I could give him that. Why not? I think Furion is just going to stick with swords from now on, honestly. I'm kind of done with spears. He's not really a spear guy. Ricard can have the good spear. Yeah, sure. Why not, right? Yeah. Furion can be a dual-wielding swordsman. That sounds good. Alright, anyway, let's get back to work. Ah! Random encounters. Yeah, you're nothing to... You don't scare me. Ooh, Rune Axe. I think that is... If I remember, that's the best axe in the game. The strongest of axes. I just got the best axe from a random drop. Wow. I don't think the random drops are as high in the NES version. So, I wouldn't be counting on getting such good loot as I've been getting if you're playing the NES. Oh, that was crazy. That was a good one. There's our old friend. Remember from the beginning of the game, these things? The Black Knight. Well, they're not that hard anymore. Alright, looks like we're pretty tough. I'm also thinking, I was deciding too, although I've been giving Maria staves and daggers, I think I'm going to switch her to just daggers, because I think the Ripper is better. I think I have 2 as well, don't I? Yeah, I had 2. I got lucky. So they're a little bit better. I'll give her 2 of the same. Axes, axes, swords, swords, daggers, daggers, and spear. That'll do. Alright, so... Where's all the good stuff here? Yeah, you guys are boring. That's probably the way up. Could have come up that other stairway, but then I couldn't have got this treasure. A stone golem. Ooh. Ah, look at that. Useless. The rune axe just chops them apart. Wouldn't be surprised if the rune axe has some sort of element effect. I don't know. Alright, looks like we'll be okay. I'm assuming he might be weak against some type of magic. I don't know. I should probably keep training up the ultimate anyway. So, there you go. I don't think our magic is ever really going to catch up. Oh, come on. A buckler? That's like the worst shield in the game. Ah, amoebas. No big deal. But yeah, I don't think our magic's ever going to catch up. No matter how much time I spend trying to practice, it's just... I don't think it's going to happen. Point is, this stuff isn't that tough. You know. I have a feeling I've... Oh, I don't want to... Okay. I don't want to go that way. That looks too final. I don't want to waste too much time on you guys either, but I don't want to miss stuff. Diamond Shield. Ooh. Did I give... Yeah, I got 2 now. Rare drops. That's the spirit. I want to make sure I get treasure, because there is definitely good treasure. Pay no attention, pay no heed to the buckler we got in the last chest. They're certainly better. Oh, come on. Gotos can't even run from these things. Look at us just tearing these guys apart, though. Wow. and a Ripper, the best. Actually, it's not quite the best dagger, but I think it's close. Okay, so I know for sure this stairs. Look how much damage we're doing. Wow, it's just crazy. I don't know. I don't know how you do in here if you didn't do so much crazy damage like I do. It'd be difficult. Imperial Shadow, cool. Fake Emperor, let's see if he's tough. Still has no pants. Yeah, the Ripper, that extra 240 it does is actually pretty good against high defense monsters. Although, wow. The power of the Aura Axe. Imagine if I had 2 of them. It's pretty strong. Yep. And you've got nothing. Oh well. Hourglass. Oh, that was a complete waste of time. Oh well. General. Okay, give me another axe. Although I'd be crazy lucky if I got a diamond helm, yeah. So that's I missed one of those in the cyclone. Well, now I got another one, so let's give it to somebody, I guess. Who's got the lowest defense? I guess. You know, I'll give it to Ricard. Why not? Sure. It's your lucky day, Ricard. You get diamond armor. Yeah, that guy's not very tough. Alright, so... Oh, I forgot to start my timer today. Oops. Now I'm going to be lost. It looks like I found some treasure down here, too. Wow. Might have missed that. Ether. Now that we have Osmos, Ether is not nearly as useful. Well, it's not bad, but... We can essentially keep in a dungeon. We can stay in a dungeon nearly forever, because you can always use Cure to heal, and then Osmos to regain your MP, so... It's pretty good. It's a very good spell. Alright, so I believe this is sort of the only way left. Let's see what's up here. Another stone golem. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop something good too, but I don't know. You can always check, don't forget, if you really are interested. Check the bestiary out. Go down to, you know, however far you got. I've obviously missed lots of stuff. And look at all the good stuff he drops. Dragon armor, like, that's really, really good armor. Not weak against anything or anything. And I think wizards, yeah. Oops, there. Osmos Tome. And Flare as well. All kinds of good stuff, right? Anything else that we've been fighting? What about these things? Flame Sword, Ice Sword, no big deal. Genji Gloves from those white dragons, wow. Like, there's some really good stuff if you fight these, if you can fight them a few times. Not that you can refight bosses, but you know what I mean, folks, you know. But anyway, it might be worth checking if you're really having a hard time. Check the bestiary, see what monsters drop good loot, you know. Might be worth a double check. I'm not too concerned right now. This is not going to be a 100% walkthrough simply because I'm not going to go back and try to fill my bestiary. It's just going to take too long. And I don't really have the game memorized, so I don't know where all the maps are. I don't know the best way through, unfortunately. So you're just going to have to, you know, stick with me and, you know, plod through. And that doesn't do anything special. More of these skull things and deviled flowers. All kinds of annoying things in this dungeon. Sleep grass, yeah. Battle items. Or on-use battle items. Generals, alright. Double the chance to get another rune axe. And what do we get? Nothing. Boo. That would have been cool. Stone golems. They certainly have a lot of defense. I definitely understand that. Things with high defense are, in general, good targets for magic. As well as double-handed unarmed, basically. Works really good on that. Alright, treasure time. Mage's staff. Healing staff. Ooh. Wizard staff. So, a bunch of staffs. Staves, I suppose. The healing staff, I believe, like lots of other games, will heal the target instead of damage it, I think. And maybe we can use it in battle. So I'll try that out in the next one. Let's just check it out quick. All the way to the bottom. And let's see if we can use it. Nope, can't even use it. So it's got to be just, if you equip it and attack, you'll probably heal the target, which is maybe good against the undead, I don't know. Ambushed by a general. Well, that was a mistake. Oh, nice! That's one of the better armors in the game, too. Wow. Dragon armor, yeah. Resistant to elemental attacks. Not that we have a big problem with elemental, but now I just want to make sure here. We're at 99% physical evasion. I want to make sure I don't lose that, because this stuff gets very heavy. Yeah, still got it. Good. I wasn't sure if I'd have enough. I also, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should update my helmets. We actually are really lacking in the helmet department. Wow. She's got one upgraded from the giant, but... Alright, well, it's no big deal. It just seems like I've had those giant helms for ages. I must have missed some, like, ice helmet or diamond helm, stuff like that. Probably missed some. Fire, ice, diamond. Well, just got to keep working our way through here. And I got to try to keep an eye on how long the video's been going, too. Alright, 6th floor. We're almost back up to the top. It was the 7th floor we started on where we fell for that dastardly trap, of course. If I'm lucky, I could finish this dungeon. I don't think it's terribly long. Spider silk. Boo. Who needs spider silk? Looks like there's a treasure up there I may have missed. I'm afraid I might have to do a little bit of backtracking. I'll do it off camera if that happens. Don't want to miss good stuff. This is feeling very final, yeah. I think, dear viewers, that I'm going to have to cut the video and go double check for some treasure. I will, of course, let you know what happens. If I manage to get some good stuff and, you know, where it was. Sunblade, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. More crazy powerful. I think it's actually even better than the Defender. Yep. Wow. We're getting some awesome drops. Look at that. Furion is just rocking it now. Random drops for the win. Wow. The Sunblade is traditionally a very high strength sword. If you saw Final Fantasy 1, it was a big upgrade. So I'm assuming in the center is where we're going to fight Leon. The throne room of this castle. And Hellfire, huh? I don't know. Auto one-time use spell items, I guess. Magic items, whatever. Anyway, what I want to do here is quickly double check to see if I missed anything important. So I will... Cursed Lamias. I will meet you back right here unless I find some really good stuff. So hold on and I'll see you in a minute. And welcome back, folks. So I did some exploring and I didn't find a ton of good stuff. I got a Thunder Spear, which is a little bit better, and another Rune Axe, and another Sunblade. Oh, not a Rune Axe, sorry. That was a random drop. But I did find a Sunblade in a treasure chest, so if you can't get one to drop, you can pick it up there. Other than that, not a whole lot of good loot. But as you can tell, the random drops have been phenomenal. I have dragon armor for everyone. That's how lucky I've been. And diamond helmets and stuff. So basically, even if this place is tough, I recommend spending a bit of time here trying to get the loot. The dragon armor is awesome. And you can get almost, maybe not the best weapons in the game, but I got Sunblades, Rune Axes. Somewhere in here should be... Maybe I'll just sort it. Sorry about this for a second. Should have organized this ahead of time. So yeah, Sunblades, Rune Axes, Yoichi bows. Yeah, it's like the best bow in the game. I got 2 of those. So essentially, whatever you like to fight with, this is a good place for you. Now, one thing of note, just quickly here, if you want to wear stuff like dragon armor, you almost have to wear a shield with it. So let's just put on, say, 2 Sunblades. That would be pretty awesome, right? But then you only get crap evasion. And although the dragon armor does provide pretty solid base defense, I still say sticking with 99% evasion is smarter. And I mean, technically, dual wielding and wearing light armor, whether it's a cuirass or a robe, may be more effective overall. I decided, well, I don't mind wearing a shield, and this is a little bit fairer than dual wielding and having 99% evasion. I think that's a little bit cheaty. I mean, we're already crazy powerful. Anyway, that's all. Just figured I'd fill you guys in on what I did for a minute there. Let's go deal with things. I expected you'd come, Furion. Do you really think you can kill me? Stop, both of you! Why do you insist on fighting Leon? Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power. Sheer power. The Imperial throne is mine. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? Wait a second. Now, this is unexpected. Not quite what we were planning on. The Emperor? Delusions of grandeur do not become you, Leon. Though I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd. It ends now. This world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. Yeah, things turned a little bit worse here. You're alive? What are you? Not that it matters. The Empire is mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. Oh, he's got scary blue flames. The Empire? Ha! I've no need for such trifles now. All the world shall fall by my hand, and the powers I gained in hell. And your blood will be the first to spill. Now those fires are getting a little close. Maybe we should run. Call the Wyvern! You can use it to escape. Ricard, what are you doing? Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I assume Ricard is planning on killing the Emperor. You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard of Highwind, last of the Dragoons. Pathetic insect, sorry. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the Dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard! Alright, well, at least the Wyvern came to save us. I don't know why we're saving Leon here and not Ricard, but oh well. I guess he's our brother. And Wyverns only seek 4, you know. Oh, wait a second. That's not good. Where'd that castle go? Oh dear. Oh, there it is. Ah, it's all good. Ah, look at that lovely castle. Upwards into the sky, so majestic. Yep. Lovely castle. Well, now what? Hey, Princess. Furion, what's happened? Well, you know. You're the Dark Knight. You'd best start explaining. Explain yourself, young man. The Emperor has risen from hell. Yeah, that's an understatement. Ricard died so we could escape. Oh, not another one. Joseph, Minwu, Sid, Ricard, probably other people too that we've forgotten about. All dead. I don't know how much more I can take. Yeah, everyone dies in this game. While the Emperor lives, more will die. Princess, let Leon join us, please. The Dark Knight? A rebel? Well, he probably doesn't want to die, so I leave the decision to you. Well, let's fight the Emperor together, please. At least we got good music. Maria, Furion, who cares about Guy? Alright. Funny how he didn't even mention Guy. Alright, well, the good news is there's no more party changes. We have our final 4. The bad news is, well, mediocre. Look at the stats. Average. Nothing compared to my dudes. And even worse than all that, he has no magic, so that kind of sucks. Anyway, that's all for this episode. So, thanks for watching, and in the next episode, we'll maybe figure out how to deal with the Emperor of Hell, if with a little luck. So, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.